Construction season is nearly upon us, and that means alternate routes, traffic, and changes to one of Rochester's busiest roads.
ABC 6 News reporter Alice Keefe explains how it could mean tens of thousands of dollars in assessments for business and homeowners along Broadway.
$65,541.99.
That's how much Penny Bracken, owner of Kismet, was told she'd have to pay the city for construction on the street, sidewalk, and alley surrounding her business.
And initially the city told us that it would not be our responsibility to come up with money for the alley, and it was well into the whole process that they said, oh, never mind, we're wrong.
While she knew the assessments were coming, she didn't expect the price tag to be so high.
It is a lot of money, you know, and the improvements are necessary for this project, I understand, but I just think such a heavy burden is put on the business owners and subconsciously to the residences behind the other side of the alley.
Residents like first-time homeowner Lindsay Nelson.
Roughly about $2,000 they're looking to charge me for sidewalk, and over $12,000 to repave the alleyway.
When she and her husband first heard about possible reconstruction along North Broadway, she said they went to meetings to find out if the project would affect their property, which sits on the alley on the west side of North Broadway.
Definitely made the statement, how is this going to impact us? And at no point in time did that person say, you know, you could be billed for this.
Rochester Public Works Director Chris Petrie said while special assessments are a common funding source, they can be a burden to those holding the bill.
We recognize anytime you specially assess any property, which is allowed, of course, through state statute, it makes a big impact, and it's a big impact, and it can affect whether it be a business owner, their livelihood, or a residential property owner and a homeowner.
Councilmember Sean Palmer said that's why this week the city sent property owners a new letter, which said they won't be responsible for the alleyway.
Part of the reason for that is the confusion that at first we were going to do it, we weren't going to do it, then we are going to do it. We have people with single-family dwellings, $14,000 for assessments. It's just not fair.
But the alleys will still get redone. Palmer said they'll be paid for by turnback funds or another reliable source.
There's only one pot of money, and that's the taxpayers.
In Rochester, Alice Keefe, ABC 6 News.
Well, property owners who want to contest their assessments have the opportunity to come to a public hearing at the next City Council meeting on April 15th. If they can't be there in person, they can submit a letter, but that has to be turned in by the 15th.